What's up everyone, Dapper here, and we are back playing some more Railroads online. As you can see, I am up at the iron mine on Mauser PT7's server, and holy cow is this map absolutely incredible. The iron mine is no different. Everything out here is a purpose, all the tracks look perfect, and I'm actually going to be grabbing the Heisler today, and we are going to be going down to the sawmill and then back up to the iron mine to hopefully feed it some more raw materials to make some more iron. But anyway, I actually made a huge mistake on this map, and I want to talk about that a little bit as I get the Heisler ready for our descent down the mountain to the sawmill. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop in. But anyway, I have been playing this map wrong the entire time. I should have known just by the names alone. Helga, Clyde. I believe this is a German-made map. At least it makes sense as far as looking at the map goes, that I should be driving on the left side and not the right like I have been. Because I've been wondering why so many things just don't make sense. And it finally occurred to me, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Which is no surprise, but looking at the map, there's actually no way to leave the iron mine and to be on the right side without doing something crazy like going all the way down to, say, maybe the smelter and finding a return loop to come back the other way. It's almost impossible. So today, or from now on, we are actually going to be driving on the left side of the tracks, which it seems almost every station is more logically set up to do so. So anyway, I'm just pulling the train forward slightly here. I'm also going to be jumping out and switching some switches because we do need to back up and get onto the main line here, which is this one, and we will be leaving the iron mine to go pick up some cars at the sawmill, and hopefully we can load them up with some beams and planks, and we can drive them back up here to fill up this iron mine. So anyway, this is super cool. I love this map so much. There's so many details. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll be putting a link for it in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But I am going to make sure that I get all these switches right. I don't want to derail today. I derailed one too many times in the last episode, so I'm hoping to actually do everything right and stay on the track this time around. But anyway, hopefully I can pay more attention to that, and hopefully I can get all these switches in the right directions that they need to be in. But anyway, we're just backing out here, and I'm going to be flipping the switches over so that we can finally leave this station. We'll go ahead and slam on the brakes right now. And this, I believe, is the last switch I need to do. I might need to do another switch on the way out, but we should be all set up now to go to the sawmill. And I just want to make sure I have fuel. I do have fuel, and we look to be good. So I'm going to go ahead and release the brake here. And I'm also going to turn down the regulator and just admire how awesome the Heisler engine is. Oh my gosh, this thing is super cool. It's an awesome gear engine. And as you can see, it's no longer snowing because we are actually on the beta today. We're going to be beta testing the new physics that are going to be added to the game. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. I did not check that switch, but thank goodness it is good. And we are going on the left side of the track, leaving here. And yeah, this should be a pretty cool route. And we're moving down here. There's no switchovers, I don't think, coming up. I actually think we're good. We're good for a while. But anyway, we are on the beta. Today we're going to be testing this out. Another thing I need to test is... Hold on, let me slow this down just a little. You know what? Hopefully I can just leave it here and nothing bad will happen. I always feel like we're going so fast. Let me just... you know, I feel like we're going to be going downhill here. So let me just turn that down a little bit. But I do want to test out, I heard there's new whistles in the game. Oh my, you know, I never really paid attention to the whistle beforehand, so I don't know if that's actually different. Wow, we are cruising here. We're cruising pretty fast. See, I don't know if we need to hit the brakes or what. So yeah, I'm unfamiliar with this new physics engine. We're going to be testing it out for the first time right now. and hopefully we don't just fly off the track or anything. From what I heard, weight matters a lot more, so I don't know if mega trains are still gonna be a thing, but you know, we can always test it out and see. But here we are, we're rolling down the mountain now. Our speed looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep our brake low and just hope that we don't tip over here. But we should be fine. We look good so far. The train looks good as always. This map looks incredible. And we are now seeing this. I'm seeing this route for the very first time, and this looks amazing. We're about to come up on some bridges here, which is super cool. Puts us at about halfway tree level, and I think we're going down to meet the ground up here. But anyway, this line should take us all the way to the sawmill, where we can then pick up some rail cars to transport some beams and planks. Sorry, I'm having a hard time thinking right now. But anyway, this map is absolutely amazing. Everything is built with a purpose. I love it so much. I'm actually gonna change my settings slightly here. And yeah, let's give that new whistle a little toot there. I believe that sounds different. I honestly can't remember what the old one sounds like, but holy cow, look at this bridge. This is insane. Hold on, I was already out. Look at that. That is crazy. Wow. Anyway, we shouldn't have that far to go to pick these up. We're basically just going to be doing a straight route there. We're going to turn around, pick up the product, and I might need to fill it up. And I don't know if that's... I don't know how that's going to work just yet. But hopefully we don't have to fill it up too much. But anyway, we are moving. And we're going to be joining up with another main line here soon. Look at the elevation change between these two tracks. That's super cool. But I might have some switches up here. Oh, look at that. There's that bridge. We passed by that last time we went to the smelter, which is super awesome. Now we are coming up the other way. I do need to check the switches up here. I don't know if they're good at all. That one actually looks good. So far, so good. And we are now entering a nice little valley here, which is super awesome. I love that that track is super elevated there. Pretty cool. And then you'd have another train on the inside line there, going towards the sawmill. So yeah, hopefully driving on the left-hand side of the track helps us a little bit with logistics as far as getting in and out of these stations. So far, so good. And yeah, we are on our way. I'm going to bring my controls back up here just in case I need to do things. And it looks like we have another bridge up ahead, which is super cool. So yeah, we passed by this before going to the smelter. And just going to make sure there's no switches up ahead coming up. And I love this track. It's so straight. It's amazing. But we are now going to the sawmill, and we will pick up the product. So yeah, super excited about the update. I love that the developers keep updating this game. I need to look into what the physics actually changes. If you guys know, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But I think I need to stop here. I'm 90... maybe not. Maybe not. I think I might be fine, actually. That switch looks good. That switch looks good. No, we actually might be on the right line here. I do need to go through in order to pick up these cars. So the cars are sitting in kind of like a little station over here. Oh no, that's not good. Definitely need to slow down here and stop the train, because that switch will definitely derail us. So let me get that switched over. So there's a through line that goes through the station here, and then it kind of turns around, which is what I'm going to be using to back in to pick up these rail cars. So go ahead and hop back into the train here. We'll get moving once again. There we go. And I need to see if the switches are set up for this through line. So this line is how we will be leaving, the one next to us. But we need to turn around. So yeah, that switch is actually going the wrong way. So I'm going to need to stop up here once again. I'm going to get a little bit closer first. And I'll go ahead and slam on the brakes here. Perfect. Go ahead and hop out and get this switch flipped over. And then this is that turnaround line that I was talking about that'll help us back in to pick up the rail cars, which are sitting right over there. So let's get this regulator back up, brake off. Looking good. And pretty cool. We're actually going to cross over the tracks here as well. I love these T-sections where the track does that. Pretty awesome. Anyway, we're going to go right over this, and we are going to turn around using this loop, and then we're going to back in to pick up those rail cars. So yeah, I love this game so much. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I really hope the developers keep developing this game because it is looking so awesome. And it is an early access, but there is just so much to it already that it's incredible. So to switch up here, not looking good. I'm definitely gonna brake right here, and I'm gonna get these switches set so that we don't derail. Okay, there we go. We're gonna flip this one over, and we are gonna be leaving on this line. Okay, that looks good. Now I just need to pass through. Is that set up? So we need to pick up those rail cars there. So all of these switches look good except for this one. Let's get that flipped over. Okay, that's done, and now it's time to pick up all these rail cars. Now I don't know how we're actually going to pick up the product yet. I think we might need to back in, which is fine. But for now, oh, I need to go the other way. For now, we will worry about that in just a few minutes here. But we are going to pick up these cars real quick. I don't want to go too fast here. So I'm going to kill the regulator here in a second. And hopefully we can kind of just coast in. And then I'll slam on the brakes when I need to. I forgot to put a pin on the car per usual. So I am going to have to stop before backing all the way in, unfortunately. So here we go. Let's go ahead and slam on the brakes now. And I will put it to full. And let's get our pin set up and pick up these rail cars. All right, perfect. That was a little hard, but it's fine. All right, so I don't know how this is going to go with the new physics update at all. So hopefully I can actually pull this amount of rail cars here with no problems. But we are now moving. It seems a little bit more sluggish, possibly. I don't know. It's going to be hard to really tell the differences. You know what? Maybe. Yeah, it seems a bit more sluggish. It's having a harder time to get up and going. Very interesting. But now I need to worry about how we are going to pick up the product. How is that going to affect this too? I might need to run a second engine. I have no idea. You know, if it comes to it, I'll just cut some cars till we have no problems. But here we go. We are now rolling back through the station, but I still need to pick up product. So I think I'm just gonna go to the first switchover and then back up into the station. I think that's the easiest way to do that here. Otherwise, I'd kind of have to repeat the whole process that I just did. I mean, I could do the same thing that way, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll find a switchover over here. Even if we have to go down a ways to grab it. Yeah, it probably would have been easier if I just went out the other way and backed in. I don't know. No, it's fine. We're just going to go to the switchover that's up ahead. And yeah, this does feel a whole lot different. This actually feels like we are pulling a ton of cars, which is crazy. That's kind of hard to describe. It's just, it feels more legit. But anyway, we just need to go past this switch, and we will be able to back all the way into the station here. Look at that caboose. Oh my gosh, it looks so gorgeous. This is crazy. I love it. So yeah, just waiting now until we get past this switch, and then I will slam on the brakes. I'm actually going to zero out the regulator here, and we'll just use our momentum. Yeah, this feels really nice, actually. It feels a lot different. You know, I don't know. I feel like it feels different, if that makes sense. All right, but it looks like we should be past that switch, so I am now going to slam on the brakes here. All right, back to the train, and it is time to back into the station here. So I'll release the brake, give it some regulator. I'm going to give it a bit more to get up and going. But I am going to take it kind of slow since we are pushing now. Because I don't want anything bad to happen back there. Definitely don't want any derailments. I'm going to take it nice and easy. And it should be crossing over now? Maybe I was a bit... Okay, I was a little bit further than I thought. So now it's crossing over to that second line. And we're going to be backing in to that station. So looking good so far. I might be able to bump it up here, but I'm just a little worried about it since we're pushing instead of pulling. I don't know. It'd probably be fine, but... Alright, so now at the first station, I'm probably going to back it up to at least the planks. I think I can kill the regulator now. And we should just coast for a good ways. Anyway, I'm going to load up the train real quick. I say real quick, and it's probably going to take like 20 minutes. And then we are going to go back up to the iron mine. Alright, did I say 20 minutes? That took like maybe a half hour. But we are completely full now. You can see the train does wrap around back there. And it feels heavy, especially moving it from crane to crane. So I do not have the highest hopes for this. So I'm going to go ahead and crank the regulator up to 100. She does get moving. I am really worried about the changing gradients going up the mountain, though. But here we go. We are underway. And, oh wait, I forgot to do it. There we go. And I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm just going to kind of chill out. And we're just going to watch the train go from here to the iron mine. Yeah, let me just get a nice little view here, and away we go. I actually do have to change this switch up here. I think. Let me go ahead and hit the brakes. Oh my gosh, brakes don't work anymore. Look at that. The weight actually makes stopping take a long time. I do need to check the map here. I'm not really sure if this route goes to where we want it to. Okay, no, it actually is. My bad. We are going to start going again. Hopefully it doesn't have too much trouble starting on this hill. I'm going to crank it up to 100 and then drop it down to like maybe 62. And away we go. Okay, so we are bogging down quite a bit here, so I'm actually going to crank up the regulator for a little bit. Wow. I just love this monster bridge. That is incredible. It looks so good, especially being double tracked. Amazing. Well, we are almost to the iron mine. I think we're about halfway. And going good so far. I don't know. It's still hard to tell what the actual differences are between the beta and the regular game. It almost feels weightier, but the train can still do it no problem, as you can see. I was a little worried about it, but it's turning out to be just fine. Got another bridge coming up ahead. Yeah, Clyde is doing pretty good. I see the iron mine in the distance there, I believe. Or maybe that's just track. Actually, you know, we might have a little further than I thought. But we are starting to go uphill now, so I'm going to crank the regulator back up to 100. And oh no. Oh no. I hope I didn't speak too soon. Wait a minute. No, boiler pressure is fine. No, I'm bogging down. No! I think we are actually getting stuck. Well, I spoke too soon, I think. Wow. Very interesting. So yeah, I guess we can't. I don't know. I'm gonna try reversing. Maybe if I go back a little bit of ways, I might be able to get a running start at this 100% all the way through. I might have done it a little too late, but I'm actually pretty worried. We got a long way to go. We got stuck not very far up this hill. So, uh-oh. You know, we might actually need to go get another train to help out. All right, we are approaching the mountain now, or the incline, I should say. And come on, Clyde. I believe. 100% regulator. The weight is starting to get onto this hill as well. Can we do it? Still chugging strong. At least it sounds like it. Might be slowing down just a little bit. And oh, and we're starting to bog down. Starting to bog down heavily. Wow. Holy cow. I guess I'm gonna have to cut some trains loose, actually. You know, it's gonna take me way more time to go get another train on the other side of the map to help out. So I think I can just cut this in half and hope it can do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I can be able to cut the line here. I'm gonna put the brakes on these cars first. I'm gonna, oh, please don't fall. I'm gonna do the front two, and I hope this doesn't go running away. And pull the pin and see if we can make it. That is unfortunate. Wow. It's looking like smaller loads are definitely gonna have to happen with this physics update. And wow, I'm still actually completely bogged. Oh wait, never mind. My brakes on. All right. Well, it looks like we're fine after cutting some weight loose. Very interesting. I don't know if it's gonna be logical to have a caboose. That's just gonna be extra weight. You know, I probably should have tried that first. Maybe just cutting the caboose loose to see if that would do anything. I don't know. It's fine, though. I will come back for those cars. But very interesting. I guess, yeah, I guess you might just have to run double trains for loads that size. Although I feel like this wasn't even that big of a train. It wasn't like a mega train or anything. Very, very interesting. So I do see the iron mine in the distance now. We are going towards it. I like how my dude is just kind of staring off into space in there. That's great. Yeah, it's really gonna make you have to plan out how you're gonna do this, or maybe you're just gonna have to set up double train lines. Maybe maybe a Clyde and a Betsy. Who knows? But it's doing 6 cars just fine, as I imagined it would. So I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. It is it's very interesting. We are going to be on the return line going into the iron mine this time. I'm actually excited to do it because it's a nice little loop. If you can see my mouse, the loop is on the outside here, and it actually turns back around and into the iron mine here. So that should be pretty cool. Yeah, we are almost there now. Coming up the last little bit here, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and pick up those cars. How unfortunate. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that yet, to be honest. I'm gonna have to see if I can switch lines over and get around these cars. Or maybe I might have to park these cars next to the hoppers there. I don't know. I'll see when we come in here. But here we go. We're about to do the turnaround loop here. Hopefully the switches are set right. I'm actually going to slow this down. We don't need all this speed since we're no longer on a hill. That switch looks good, and the next switch looks perfect. Okay. Excellent. And we're about to do a loop around this building here into the iron mine. There's a nice little stopper on this line here. Hopefully that switch was already set. And we're back to where we started. I can actually kill the regulator and start applying some brake here. I'm gonna full brake it hard. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to leave these cars on this line here, and then take the Heisler and get it past this switch and actually back up and go to pick up those cars. Very interesting. Well, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and offload these real quick. Okay, I set the train on 5%, so hopefully I can just stand here and unload these. Oh no, unload! Unload! What are you doing? I hit it so many times! Why didn't it unload? Okay, well luckily we got all 18 beams here. So now, I'm gonna have to pull the train forward. Actually, it's actually perfect right now. Actually, I might need to back it up a little bit. That might derail it. Okay, so I've acquired the cargo. Don't worry, nothing bad happened. Not a single thing went wrong. Trying to get over here to get these. Everything was just, it was flawless. Perfect. Anyway, let's go ahead and head back and drop off this cargo finally. And hopefully the Heisler does not have issues with the caboose on there. And it seems to be doing okay so far, but the last time I said that, bad things happened very quickly. So fingers crossed that it just works. Seems like it's getting a little bogged down. Wow, it can't even... I think it's the caboose. I don't think I can pull the caboose. Well, the back brakes were on. That's probably not good. Oh, now it's fine? Now it's fine. Interesting. Whoopsies. Okay. Well, we're moving now. And we're not doing half bad when the brakes are off. That's good. All right. Not too shabby. I still don't know if it would have made it even with those brakes not on. It really seems like weight affects the trains a lot more now. But I don't know. I guess I'll never know. Maybe I'll try 12 rail cars plus a caboose once again with full load, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it could do it. If it could, I don't know. See, the brakes make it weird. Maybe it is plausible that it could have made it if the brakes were off. To be determined. Anyway, it's doing just fine now. I don't know. Well, it kind of feels like it's struggling. I'm not going to lie. So I don't know if it could have done it. I mean, this is as fast as we can go on this incline, which is not very fast. So this might be the max load. 6 cars plus a caboose. I think even one more car, it'd be struggling so much more than it already is. I'm already seeing that I'm losing brake spoiler pressure. And I don't know if it has enough time to regain before it runs out. Okay, we are moving once again. And we're almost there. This has turned out to be a little more than I imagined, you know, having to go back for these extra cars and then nothing bad happening on the way back. Anyway, we are now reaching the end, finally, almost there, just around the corner, just a little bit more hill to climb, and we can offload this product to the iron mine, hopefully with no more problems left along the way. I believe all the switches should be fine. So there's that. And yeah, new update. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be running cabooses anymore, just because, you know, that's an extra car that you're not gonna be able to have, maybe. I don't know. I think testing needs to be done. Is if there's a big difference if I drop the caboose or not. But anyway, almost there. So, oh, another thing. So while I was loading, right after I put on all the planks, I accidentally replaced one of the plank loads with a beam load. I really hope that gets changed because that was not fun. So I had to reload one of the plank loads just because a beam overtook the slot. I think you should have to dump your load before it gets replaced by one. That's just my opinion. Hopefully that gets changed. But anyway, we are finally here. I'm actually gonna slow down or almost kill the engine here and just kind of coast in. And then we can offload these cars, and then it might be a pain to get them linked back up again. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out after we end this episode. I'm gonna have to back this up and then switch some things around, and yeah, anyway, finally here. And we can now offload the rest of the beams. Actually, I think I'm gonna start offloading the planks first. That way the beams that are already in there start to go away. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. If I could slam on the brakes here, that would be great. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked today's episode, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more episodes like this in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.